Today I want to explain exactly why most real estate agents fail with real estate lead generation, and the answer might not be what you think. So what we're going to do is we're going to first break down what most think and some of the misconceptions people have about why they're failing with lead generation. Then we're going to go into the truth about the reality of why people are failing, and then I'm going to finish up with how to actually fix it. And this is going to be a very tactical piece of advice that is going to help you. It's completely changed my business. It's changed the businesses of those that have helped run Facebook ads for and those that have taught to run Facebook ads for. And let's just get straight into it and show you exactly how to convert higher with your online leads. What's up, guys? It's Mike Sherrard. Welcome back to another video. And before we get started, 76% of you are not subscribed to watch my videos. So even if you never watch another video of mine in your life, please just smash that subscribe button because it really helps me with the channel and the content that I'm putting out, and show me a bit of love by giving me a thumbs up. So let's get straight into this and talk about what most people think about online lead generation and why most people are failing. So here's some of the biggest misconceptions that people have. Is most people think that it is the number of leads. So a lot of people think that maybe right now they're doing 100 leads per month. And they say that they need, in order to get better results, they need to go to 300 leads per month. And they say, well, Mike, I need more leads. And how do I get more leads? It's always more and more and more. They're always looking for quantity. So one of the biggest misconceptions is that people think that they need more leads. So that's number one. Misconception number two is a lot of people think, well, Facebook ads don't work anymore. You have to use a special ad category. You can't target a less than a 15-mile radius, and you can't dive really deep down into the niches that you used to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4 years ago. So these are primarily the biggest misconceptions. And let's talk about the reality of what the real problem is. And I'm going to break down some math here to make it very simple for you so that you actually understand what we're doing here. So let's look at problem number one. And problem number one is that it's not about the quantity. It's more about the quality. Okay, so quality is much more important than quantity, and I'm going to break this down for you right now in terms of a math example, because the average real estate agent maybe closes leads at about 1% per lead. So let's say they're getting 100 leads, and then they convert at 1%, and they're doing 100 leads a month, but they're going to do is one deal per month. Okay, not bad, but a lot of people want to increase into more than one deal per month because they want to do 24 deals in a year, 36 deals in a year, whatever their goal might be. So let's look at the problem that a lot of people have is they say, well, they want to go to 300 leads per month. And their assumption is that they're still going to increase at 1% for those leads, which would mean 3 deals per month, right? But here's the problem with that is that's usually not the case, almost never the case. And I'm going to explain to you why that is because I've talked to a ton of agents and seen the exact same problem happen. So here's what actually happens is that they convert at 1% per lead for 100 leads a month. But then based on quantity and their ability to properly service that quantity, their conversion actually goes down to about 0.5% when they start increasing the lead flow. So here's the biggest problem is a lot of agents, again, come to me and say, Mike, I need more leads. How do I get more? Their focus is quantity. And what I'll do every single time is I'll say, let's pop on Zoom for a second and let's role play. I want to see how you would treat me as if I was a cold online lead. And what I've seen almost every single time is the agents that are not closing as many online leads as they would like can't speak through a hole in the wall. They have no script that they can follow. They're awkward on the phone. They have no process. They can't handle objections. They have no follow-up strategy. They're not using any form of CRM to nurture. And they're just calling awkwardly and trying to follow up with an online lead. So what I find is that almost every single time, it's not that they need more leads, is that they need to increase the conversion of the leads that they already have. So let's walk through the actual solution because I know this is going to be the biggest game changer for you guys. And I'm going to break down a couple things that you can do in order to increase the conversion of your online leads. So number one is working on your communication skills. This makes the biggest difference ever. And this is what increased my lead conversion. And let me break down simple math for you. Is let's say you were previously doing 100 leads per month and you were doing 1%. And then your assumption, again, as I showed you before, is 300 leads per month. And then usually it dips down to 0.5% because they're not fixing the problem. They're trying to find a solution to a problem that they haven't fixed yet, which is the criteria that they need in order to develop better skill sets and convert online leads, which is their lack of communication. So let me show you what happens and the drastic difference of when you actually work in your online lead follow-up script. And then I'm going to explain 2 other things that you need to do. So what happens is, let's say you go from going from 1% to 3%. Now, we'll compare this to the previous example before, where we did 0.5% of 300 leads if they didn't fix the problem with their communication skills and their follow-up strategy, and again, their ability to handle objections, and we'll assume that they're now converting at 3% because they did fix that problem. So let's look at the math and show you how drastic it is when you actually work on improving your communication skills, your objection handling, and your scripting. So let's look at this. Let's say you end up again converting at 0.5% on 300 leads. That's about 0.166 recurring percent on 100 leads per month. And then you go to 3%. Let's look at the difference of that. The difference of this is an 18 times multiple. So you're increasing your lead conversion by 18 times or 1800% just by working on your communication skills. Now, let me explain a couple other things that a lot of people go wrong with when doing online leads. And I'll make this very quick so that you have a better understanding. So again, when you look at online leads, it's like a triangle. And you've got, this is the sales funnel that everybody should know. If you've watched any of my webinars before, if you want my free training, comment below. And what you'll see is you've got cold leads, you've got warm leads, you've got hot leads. So what happens a lot of the time is real estate agents start looking at, okay, I'm going to go straight to warm, which is people that have already built a relationship with you, but they're running a cold lead, which is something that's top of funnel to people that have never heard about you. And then they want to generate hot results because they want people that want to book appointments with them today. And that never happened. So what you need to look at doing is something like the following. So instead of running a lead generation ad to Facebook's generic lead pages, what you want to do to increase the conversion of the top of funnel, the cold audience, is you want to drive traffic to a landing page. And what this does is this increases the quality of the online leads because a lot of people are generating poor quality online leads with bogus information. They don't answer the phone. So this is step number one, is to actually increase the quality of the leads that you're getting into the funnel. Now, step number two is what a lot of people do wrong because they just simply aren't even doing it, is they start generating traffic and they don't connect them to a CRM with a drip campaign for online lead nurturing. So what again you want to do is once you get people into your ecosystem by generating warmer leads is you want to connect them to a CRM. And what's going to happen there is that it's going to do a lot of the follow-up for you. At EXP, we use KV Core. It works incredibly well, especially if you use custom campaigns like we do. And then here's where the magic happens. Put it in red here, which is doing retargeting. And what you want to do is value-driven content. And that's the last step in the process is, again, you want to get people into your ecosystem, into the top of funnel using a warmer strategy, which is using a custom design landing page or a squeeze page, as some like to call it, using ClickFunnels, KV Core, whatever you might do. And then you want to connect them to a CRM, which is going to help with the drip campaign. And then you want to continuously retarget them on multiple platforms using value-driven content about community tours, property tours. A lot of the best ones that work for me were sold properties or clients holding big sold signs or congrats signs outside of the property because it has a human or emotional touch. But these are the biggest problems that I see with lead generation is oftentimes it is not the fact that, again, people need more leads, and it's not the fact that Facebook ads don't work. The real problem is that their conversion is terrible because they're going for quantity over quality. And if, again, you work on your communication skills, which is the number one skill set you need in real estate, you can drastically increase your conversion. You can get warmer leads into your funnel. You can convert them higher to more booked appointments, all by following this simple process. So this is what I do with the agents that partner with me at EXP at the Wolfpack, but I just wanted to explain that to you so you have a better understanding of why you're not converting online leads. It is usually not why you think. So if you found any value in this video or if you have any questions, just drop a comment below. I do respond to every comment in my videos, and thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.